Welcome to the WEIU Sports Watch Recap. I'm Pierce Lehman. Tonight we start with college basketball as the EIU men's team adds one of the tallest players in the school's history for next year's roster. Marty Simmons announced Wednesday the Panthers will add 7-foot-tall Tanner Vogel from Australia. Vogel is the second 7-foot-tall player in EIU's history, with the first being former NBA All-Star Kevin Ducksworth. This is the Panthers' 7th player added to the Panthers roster this offseason. It's been a while since we talked about football, but Eastern has revealed what time it will be playing its home games this upcoming season. After 2 road games to open up this season, EIU will host regional rival Indiana State for the home opener on September 12th with 6 p.m. kickoff under the lights. The Panthers will then have to wait over a month for their next home game, which is on October 17th against Lindenwood. After that, Eastern will play SEMO on October 24th, that game starting at 2 for homecoming. Then Western Illinois on November 7th at 2 for family weekend. Then EIU will close out the season at home for the first time since 2021, this one against Charleston Southern at noon. Up to the pros, the Chicago Cubs have won 12 straight at Wrigley, and after walking off the Reds last night, they're back at it again. J.J. Bleday gets the Reds on the board first, with this homer in the top of the first, notching his 4th of the season. Cincinnati tacks on another run in the 6th, and now in the 7th, Alex Bregman hits a blooper single into left field, finally putting Chi-City on the board. Michael Busch is a name we've been saying a lot recently, and here he goes, rocking a 443-foot home run, tying this one up at 2 apiece. And we're going into extras. Busch hits a stinger up the middle. LED de la Cruz cannot field it, and the Cubs walk it off for the second night in a row. This is the first time since 2021 that the Cubs have walked it off in back-to-back nights. Funny enough, it was also May 4th and 5th 5 years ago when the Cubs walked it off back-to-back. Chicago has now won 7 in a row and continues its series against the Reds tonight. Game 3 is set for the first pitch at 6:40. We now go to St. Louis as the Cardinals take on the Milwaukee Brewers, but the Redbirds did not do so well, losing to the Brewers 6-2. Despite the loss, Alec Burleson and Jose Fermin got RBIs. The Cardinals will travel to San Diego to take on the Padres tomorrow at 9. Well, that's all for sports. Have a great night.